The intention of this video is to help a very targeted audience understand why we mark boundaries for conservation easements that belong to the state of North Carolina. Okay, well, the reason we put the EEP signs up is to delineate the conservation easement boundaries and to help landowners and people that come to monitor the conservation easement on an annual basis to understand where the boundary actually is located. And in the past, we've noticed some common problems that do occur when people put the signs up. They sometimes use steel nails, which can be a hazard when you're cutting the tree down, or if a tree is, accidentally blown over or something and somebody needs to take a chainsaw to that tree. A steel nail can be a hazard, potential hazard. So we try to use aluminum nails. The other consideration, I guess, for signs that we've noticed a problem in the past is to actually pound the nail all the way into the tree so that it leaves the tree no room to grow. So hopefully one of the issues we're going to address with this video is just to allow people to understand that trees grow pretty fast here in North Carolina, and so when we ask them to post a boundary with signs, that they use a 3.5-inch aluminum nail and leave 2 to 2.5 inches exposed in the nail, so it gives the tree room to grow, so that the signs won't be popped off by the tree in a short period of time.
We could pull it off though and re-put it on there.
I think we put those on there.
Well, one of the important reasons we dip the U-channel posts is to have two different colors. The U-channel posts come in green, typically is what we require, and we like to have them dipped in yellow paint. There's a series of paints that are used for safety paint, and we use that color yellow. And basically most people just take the U-channel post in an old paint can, fill the paint can up to about 6 or 7 or 8 inches, and dip the post into the paint, and then hang them and let them dry or lay them out flat. So that's the basic process. It takes this particular paint some time to dry, so normally it sits out for a week or so before the paint's dry enough so that they can put them in the ground. Over time, we found that on U-channel posts, people have used a lot of different tools, wire, bolts to attach the signs to the U-channels, but hammer rivets, which are really easy to install, have proven to be the most useful. And all you need is a hammer rivet and a hammer, and they fit right in the signs, the 3/8-inch hole on the sign, and they can be just hammered very quickly to the U-channel post.
Cut what I need out.
Okay, so basically, in order to paint the trees, we prepare them by using a draw knife to scrape away about 3/4 of the way around the tree, a 3 to 5 inch area of bark. If it's a hardwood like a persimmon or an ash tree or something like that, you just work your way down to just to the point where you reach the cambium layer, and at that point you stop because you don't want to injure the tree. So you scrape bark away like on a pine tree, and that allows you to have room to paint that tree, where as the tree grows, that paint will last a lot longer period of time than if you just paint on top of the bark.